Hello, gentle viewers. This is Abindian, welcoming you to Out of the Park Baseball 20. We've got a lot to do in our second season with the Seattle Mariners. Our first season was pretty much a catastrophe, but we got Alan Trammell out of it. This is one of our keys to success in Major League Baseball. So much so, I'm actually going to go ahead and promote him to AAA. Enjoy your time in Arlington, my friend. We need to hire coaches, though. We want the kind of coaches that can take us to the next level. So first off, we need a bench coach. I would like coach tendencies, please. A good reputation. Elliot Daub. How would you get along with my team? What? Oh, I need, Here we go. Dave Atkinson. No, I'm not just going to offer you blind. Ed Farmer doesn't like you, but everyone else likes you. That's strange and random, but fine. Yeah, why not? Pitching coach. Travis here is just a flat-out good pitching coach. And that's got a ton of, that's got a lot of value to it. So let's go ahead and grab him. We need a hitting coach. No. We're definitely a power hitting team right now. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that good power hitting coach. And finally, we need a new team trainer. We want someone who's really good at healing arms. I don't like this guy. I don't like the fact that he can't prevent arm injuries. Nate Pritchett. He could have issues with legs and back, but everything else is really good. I will take that, Mr. Pritchett. Welcome aboard. Salary arbitration. Mick, I see no reason to keep you. I really don't. I'm going to go ahead and non-tender you. Okay, these are all Type B free agents, which means we get a pick in the supplemental round if they refuse arbitration. And I think that's perfect. I would much rather have the pick if that's what ends up happening. Jim Dwyer's pretty bad. I'm not going to pay him money to not be very good. You guys are all just objectively bad, like Oscar Zamora, non-tendered. Klein will keep. Farmer we might keep. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm kind of interested in non-tendering everybody. Just offering arbitration to people that might get us a draft pick. We had a really bad team last year, you guys. We need to try to make it less bad this year. Oh, yeah, Jackson Todd. And Larry Sorensen. Those will both be key players next season. Perfection. Good. I wouldn't jack shit. That's pretty clear. And look, we won no awards, and what is not remotely surprising. You all signed for filed for free agency. Beautiful. This is good stuff. Okay. So, I would like to know, because we should get the first overall pick. I feel pretty confident about that. Yeah. Paul Molitor would be an awfully tasty pick. Can I please just look at the full draft pool? Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see what positions are strengths so that I know who to target in free agency. Oh, Bob Horner. I'm going to be straight with you guys. None of you really strike me as definite first overall pick material. You really don't. Honestly, Scott Sanderson comes closest, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, there is Paul Molitor. Or Dave Welch. Or Bob Welch, sorry. Like, I know Molitor was never a great third baseman, but what he does well would make him an excellent companion piece to our current player. Of all the drafts to have first overall, this is not one of the best. I'll be honest with you. Okay. There's also Dwayne Murphy. He's pretty good. So, what positions do we need? Oh, God, we need all of them. How many players are actually on my Major League roster? 13. We're going to be dumpster diving to try to grab some pieces. Alright. Daryl Porter is a 25-year-old and a pretty solid catcher. Oh, you're a Type A free agent. Oh no, I will sign you after the draft. I am not surrendering my first overall pick for Daryl Porter. I like the dude quite a lot, but come on, let's be realistic. Let us add the comp. Not the competition. There should be a compensation field. FA type. There we go. So, like a Jim Barr is someone that we could sign. I've heard worse ideas, actually. As a junk ball starting pitcher, I would like to bring him onto the team. And we could grab Steve Braun or Gaylord Perry. Alright. We've got $2.8 million. Let's use some of it. I do not want you to play that many years. How about 2 years? 3 years, fine. You're not making a ton of money. You're an interesting player. I'll give you a shot. Make this last year a team option with a $50,000 buyout. Alright. And then let's maybe bring in Gaylord Perry for a year or two. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. 1 year. Maybe you play and maybe you don't. We do not want to cough up a draft pick. I could get Pat Kelly for free. He just wants a chance. to make a roster. That works for me quite nicely. I just frankly need warm bodies. Ron Reed, come on down. Jim Spencer, come on down. You want an actual Major League deal? No, no, no. And I think Doug Rao would be a nice pickup. And 85 grand is more than reasonable for a one-year deal. How much money do you actually want? I mean, for what you can do, I'll pay a little bit more than I normally would. Ron Reed is getting offered more elsewhere. That's fine. Hall of Fame. Jim Bunning, sure. Don Drysdale, sure. Bob Friend, yes. Larry Jackson, meh. Eddie Matthews, definitely. Duke Snyder, absolutely. That works. Submit ballot. No, I'm not paying $300,000 for a guy with no stamina. You are on all the drugs, my friend. There is not a drug you are not on. Alright, we got Jim Barr. It's championship, guys. Instant championship. I'm kidding. It's not a championship, but that's alright. You're going to hopefully throw a bunch of innings and not get hurt. That's what I'm looking for out of you. And I'm going to get a supplemental first-round pick because of Jim Brewer signing. Nice. Wow, someone really wanted Jim Brewer. That's pretty unusual, but okay. You want to give me a supplemental pick? Go for it. What are you doing to me, game? This is the purest form of torture. I would rather be in Toronto's shoes and get 2 first-round picks in this draft than just get the first overall pick. Like, look. Bob Horner's a real good player. Hey, I went to college just down the road from Junction City. He's a real good power hitter. But is it worth taking him over Molitor, who's got a more complete package? See, Molitor gets on base and hits for a bit of power. And actually has a chance to stick at third, unlike Bob Horner. And Paul Molitor made the Hall of Fame. Okay, we need starting pitching. No starting pitcher in this draft is worth the first overall pick. They're just not worth it. Guys, I think we take Molitor. I'm going to go for name recognition because I don't want a player that's going to go home runs or nothing. I need someone that's going to be more consistent and a quality producer. Guys, if I needed a shortstop, I'd think about Ozzie Smith, but I don't. So I'm going to take Paul Molitor. I think I'm making the right choice. Alright, supplemental draft pick. Boy, this draft got bad awfully fast. Dave Edwards seems like a really great pick. He plays all the positions more or less okay. He's got really good power, good plate discipline. He'll hit for contact. Looks like injuries really ended his career, but I think he had more talent that maybe he got credit for. Yeah, because none of these pitchers are doing it for me, really. And any pitcher here would be available in the second round, too. I'm going to take Dave Edwards. I think he's a good pick. Draft player. Auto draft. Steve Comer is not great. Let's get an amazing relief pitcher. Dave Geisel. Auto draft till next pick. Third round. Mike Colburn is pretty terrible. Yep, we are scratching the bottom of the barrel here. I'd take another reliever, maybe. I will take the title Zinc Saucier, which I just made up. It comes with double prize and money. Baldwin, you can play backup. That's something, I guess. Yeah. You take Greg Thayer. He at least throws hard. That's worth something. I hope. I don't even care anymore. All right. All right. So here's the good news. Molitor and Edwards should both be good, solid players. They're not exceptional, but they're really good, solid players. But we've got a lot of holes to fill. Like, just so many holes. And we need to get them all filled. And this is just sounding worse and worse, but that's okay. And we do need pitchers quite badly. So here's the plan. We're going to sign some free agents. Oh, really, someone grab Darryl Porter. You jerks. Gary Maddox, huh? Okay, we're going to sign Bert Hooton and Gary Maddox. Because they're both young enough that they'll be part of the next good Mariners team. Wow, you just are like that. Okay, fine, be a jerk. Gary Maddox wants so much money. And he's not that much better than Daryl Thomas. Let's take Daryl Thomas. Yeah, do it. Welcome aboard, Daryl. And I do need to get a couple starting pitchers. Perfect. Hi, Brucey. Welcome. Jackie Brown, I really enjoyed your movie. I haven't seen that movie in years, actually. It is a good movie, though. And Bill Bonham, come on down. Yeah, okay. And then we'll see what's happening here. I don't mind paying a premium for premium talent. And Bert Hooton would have been premium talent. Alright. Let's go to the Rule 5 draft. Personal message. I got Steve Braun to sign. That's great. I think he'd be a little better in left field, but we'll find a place for him. Pat Kelly signed. Gaylord Perry signed. Doug Rauh signed. He is overpaid. He's pretty hardcore overpaid. But I think for what we need from him, I think he'll be okay. I think there are worse deals we could have made. Because right now, we just need people to show up. Okay. So right off the bat, let's not pull an Avi, and let's get everyone signed to their Major League contracts. I actually want to keep Kelly. I think he's going to make the team guaranteed, so we're going to go ahead and promote him. Anyone else whose contracts we want to try to make sure we keep. I don't care about the rest of these jerks. Okay. Geisel's going to go right to the majors. Molitor is going to start in Double-A, but he's going to probably move quite quickly. Edwards is going to start in Double-A. Zinc Saucier is going to start in Triple-A. Baldwin's going to start in Single-A. Because I'm not going to rush any of these three players. Not until I get a better sense of where this team's actually going to be competing. Rule 5 draft. Are there any outstanding talents available in the Rule 5 this year? Friends, Milt May is a pretty good backup catcher, and that's the nicest thing I can say about him. Lenny Randall. Do I need a good backup catcher? Who is my current... I know my primary catcher is Dave Duncan. Oh, he's not. Okay. I don't have a catcher at all. Alright then. Guess what, Milt? Welcome to the Seattle Mariners. I'm a-taking you. Boom. Boom. This is just taking players basically for the sake of taking players, because I just need someone to basically be a warm body. But even I'm not going to jump on any of these players. They're all a little bit past their prime. By a little bit, I mean a lot. I think I still got some pending players who were thinking about things. Dude, get over yourself. I'm not backing up the Brinks truck for you and your stupid nonsense. John Milner can play first. Okay. Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. I'm trying to save money. I get Daryl Evans. Didn't I trade him? I did trade him. He can't really handle it anymore. Boog Powell, Jim Fregosi, Mike Hegan. Jim Spencer would be actually a fairly solid choice. Let's go and bring him in. Potentially. 1 year deal, please. No. I'm just going to bring in Mike Hegan because he doesn't want even a major league contract. We're just going to snap up some of these lower quality players. I could get Joe Lease back for 65 grand. I've heard worse offers. Yeah, it's fine. And then we'll just go ahead and complete the Rule 5. Alright. Hall of Fame voting, please and thank you. Okay. Bunch of people signed. I got Daryl Thomas. Beautiful. Bill Bonham. Integral piece to my championship puzzle. I think you're a bit delusional, manager dude, but When our talent level was so low last season, I guess beggars can't be choosers. They really can't. Ron Reed signed with them. That's their right. I may have overdone it on the pitchers. I need a starting shortstop and at least a couple of outfielders. What do we got? I could bring Don Kessinger back. I never had Don Kessinger in this playthrough. That's interesting. Can you play short at all? You can only play second. You know, if you play second, Milano also only plays second. Steiger only plays third. What do we got for shortstop? I guess Don Kessinger is going to be okay for a season. And then I'd like to try to grab an outfielder or two for cheap. Hey, Ralph Carr. Come on down. And then let's grab Lou Piniella. Well, I shouldn't have you join it, you dick. There you go. Alright. That seems good for now. I don't love the Braun deal, if I'm honest with you. I genuinely don't know why I signed him. I'm sure I had a purpose. I don't remember what that purpose was, though. Is he a better left fielder? He is a slightly better left fielder. What happens if we shift him to left? Do you get to be any better? Not really. You're about the same. Okay. Alright. Who made the Hall of Fame? You're a jerk, Don Kessinger. You didn't even try to sign with me. I hate you. I hope bad things happen to you. That's not true. I need a shortstop. That is the problem, isn't it? You know what? Let's take Frank Duffy. At least he's a really good shortstop. You know what? Shut your pie hole. Rico, my dude. God damn it. You'd rather play... Oh my god, you're also awful. Mick Kelleher. You know what? I know why they don't want to sign with me. This is a conspiracy to try to get me to play Alan Trammell next year. Can I get Freddie Patek at least? I could maybe get Freddie Patek. He's bad, but we're going to be bad, and I'd rather not rush my rookies into situations. Alright, you know what? We got Freddie Patek. That's not nothing. He's actually increased my budget. Nice. Those both look good to me. Yeah, I've got a ton of money, which is great. Anyone I would like to keep beyond this year? Bruce Kyson wants a very modest extension. I think he would more than earn it. That is not too much money to ask for from him. Let's proceed to spring training. Excellent. You have literally not even thrown a pitch for me yet, but thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't appreciate it, but that's all right. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Freddie. Haha. All right. Keep in mind, we are supposed to suck this year, and we're supposed to suck pretty hard. Spring training wise, I don't mind giving Trammell a shot in spring training, as long as he doesn't get hurt. Molitor and Edwards can have a go at spring training. Mark Lemongello, sure. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Okay. Bench coach, go nuts. This is a gag, right? How have I won more games than almost anyone else? How long are you injured? 3 days, okay. Let's check this out. Stoddard got better. A few players got better. May got real good. Molitor got pretty good. Knight got better. Trammell got a little better. Patek got better. And a couple other people got a little better or stayed about the same. Alright, let's start trimming the spring training roster. I have 18 pitchers. I only really need 12. Sorensen, you're still out for a while. Atkinson, I'm just going to go ahead and put you on the DL as well. That brings us down to how many? 16. Thayer, Stoddard, Todd. How many now? And then Lemongello. Lemongello. Yeah, you can go to AA actually. Stoddard, Merchant, Johnson, Kava, Baklava. I know that's on his name. But it could be. Yeah, I think that's good for the pitching staff. Got 2 catchers. Alright, Molitor, AA. Trammell, AAA. I'm not going to pass go. I'm not going to think about playing either of them. I don't need Brown. I don't need Jerry Martin for pretty much anything. I don't really need Hegan right now. I don't need Brock right now. I don't need Gar. Do I? No. Tolan demoted. Edwards demoted. I have 5 outfielders. I've got a couple of decent backups. My team ain't winning too many hitting titles. I can tell y'all that for right away. But that's not what they're here for. You guys are here to mark time and hopefully buy us. Hey, the Zinc Saucier made the team. You guys are just here to buy time. Hopefully be a little bit better this year. And then we'll grab another great draft pick next year. And that'll be the key to glory. Can we go to opening day now, please? I put someone on 2 months who only have for a week. Oh well. That's fine. Everything's fine. Not Jerry Martin. I don't care who takes him. Tasty. Top 100 prospects. Alan Trammell, Paul Molitor. Boom. Really? Rich Dower. Okay. Sure. I'm not going to question it. Alright. Let's get the roster set. Oh, this is going to be fun. Clear staff. 5-man rotation. Gaylord Perry's going to be the ace. Then Bonham. Then Kyson. Then Brown. Then maybe Louisiana Lightning. He's still got some mileage on his arm. Geisel is going to be the closer starting in the 8th or later. Barr can be the setup man starting in the 7th. My Zinc Saucier and McCormick are both going to be middle relievers. Bart Johnson can be long relief, emergency starter. Doug Rao can be long relief, specialist. And then Ken Crosby is just going to kind of pitch every now and again. Please use Ken Crosby in no high leverage situation whatsoever. Okay, lineup. Let's clear this out. Alright, let's get this over with. I have no power on this team. That's exciting. I mean, for a given value of best, I guess Bosley's the best hitter. No, it's Braun, actually. Steve Braun, left fielder, third place hitter. Felix Milan can bat second. Thomas is going to lead off. Pat Kelly, you can be my cleanup hitter. Because someone has to be. You're going to play right field. And then it almost literally doesn't matter who plays what position. Steiger, Ray Knight, Bill Plummer can kind of hit, sort of. Patak can't hit at all. I gotta have a DH too, don't I? I forgot about Thad Bosley. Let's make him the DH. And let's slide y'all up to like, let's say 6th. This is a bad club. I can't really be bothered to go too much into mixing, matching. Because this club is not going to hit at all for any reason. I'm also not going to question how you want to play the backups. Remember, this is just to literally play 162 baseball games without players exploding. Don't explode. That is literally the extent of your duties this season. Just because we don't want shrapnel to hurt the fans. That would not be a positive experience. We're going to be real bad this year, guys. And anyone who shows even the slightest bit of quality is getting flopped. Flipped, rather. Hey! You have acute elbow soreness. I mean, I could replace you with a good player. Or I could call up Fernando Gonzalez. He's not remotely ready for prime time playing. So let's make Dower the starter. Then Baylor. Dower, then Baylor. I hope I don't get fired. I really hope they don't just go like, you know what, you're such a moron. I'm just going to fire you out of general principle. Paul, really? Alright. Oh, God. My players are so good. I do not think I can afford to keep them in the minors next season, so I have to start the arbitration clock next year on them. So we want to find out who's worth trading this season. Oh, God, we're bad. Toronto's bad, too. But this is fine. This is all part of the plan. This is all part of my cunning plan. Really, Thomas? The one player that's actually kind of good is the one we don't have anymore? Sure. That's fine. Hey, Deneen. You know how you can't hit? Oh, Bosley. No, I can't start him at 2 positions, and I don't want him to play at center. Hey, Deneen. You're lead off now. This is going to be one of those legendary seasons where everyone, like, in the history of us, like, the manager was clearly drunk for most of the season. It's like, joke's on you, I started getting drunk in the off-season. Bart Johnson does not want to play for the Mariners anymore. That's fine. What can I get for you in a regular or a prospect? Because, dude, I will flip you so fast your head spins if you're going to be that much of a jerk. I could get Steve Yeager, but I don't want to pay for that. Dave Chalk. Gil Rondon seems like a Mariners man to me. No, he's not. And I could just keep him to spite him. That is very much in my idiom. I do enjoy spiting fictional players. You know what? Paul Thormudsgaard actually is kind of good at pitching. Would you give me a prospect? I know the answer to that question is no. But it would be silly of me not to try. Like good old Bruce Robinson here. No, you just drafted him. Okay. Yeah, I'll take him. You just made my relief pitching staff slightly more reliefy. I don't know. Bill Atkinson, I would like you, my dear friend, to go to AAA, please. Oh, I gotta push you on the 40-man, don't I? Let's put you in a rehab assignment. Let's make sure that you're able to come back and play the baseball real good. Limoncello. Milt May is actually improving a bit. That's looking like a pretty good Rule 5 draft pick. Rest of this, not so much. Here comes Alan Trammell, though. Just like, bitch, I'm hitting 432 without even trying in AAA. I can't keep him in the minors next season. I don't think I keep Molitor in the minors next season. I think I'm going to have to call them both up. Which is not a bad thing. By any stretch. Is anyone on this team is super duper good? Oh, did I make sure to force it? Nope. I want every single team to be at the All-Star game. Yeah, I'm going to give him one more month. Montreal will give me Mike Jorgensen and Jerry Turner for Bill Bonham. Huh. I think this sounds like a wonderful idea. Like, Turner is legit a talented outfielder. Like, he's got a ton of talent. And Mike Jorgensen is a perfectly acceptable stopgap for a couple of seasons. Can I get you? Can I sucker you into giving me something else? You would give me Poole or Renicky, I don't think. Would you give me Renicky? I'd have to give you Alan Trammell. That ain't happening, dudes. Yeah, this is fine. It's a kind of deal that we need to make, right? We turn one expensive player into two cheap players. Jerry Turner. Jorgensen, I'm going to put you on the 40-man and then demote you to AAA for right now. Oh, you're one of those players. Okay. Ray Knight's nothing special. You can play for the main roster, I guess. You know what, bench coach? You make more money than me. I'm a little bitter about that. Go ahead and set the lineup. See, look at this nonsense. Oh, it's actually pretty close. Okay. Assistant GM. I might fire him. We'll see if I get to last the season. I have an objectively bad team this year. There's not much debate about that. Doug Rao, you're starting again. Good. How about a rehab assignment, my friend? Beautiful. Leon Brown, get the hell out of here. Come on back, Daryl. Get her done. Oh, God. Your ideas make Freddie Patek the leadoff man. It's actually not the worst idea. He's actually having quite a year. Is Freddie. That's fun. You know, I'm curious. I wonder if the reason that people didn't want to play for me, everyone's hurt, is because they knew about Alan Trammell, and they're like, I will not get to keep my job. I guess that's reasonable. Hey, Merchant, you're on the Major League roster now. Have fun. Your face was cleaved off. That's why you can't play anymore. Well, that's not nice. Okay, Bill Atkinson is done with his rehab. That's fine. Crosby is pretty shit. Let's make him leave. You're better than that, Bill Atkinson. You're a lot better than that. Felix Milan is somewhat talented. Fernando Gonzalez really isn't. I'm just going to designate you as Sir assignment. I don't want your stink on my Major League roster. How did Trammell not get Player of the Month? I don't like that. There's only one reason Alan Trammell wouldn't be getting Player of the Month every month. Oh, I guess he's not hurt. Okay. Phew. I was genuinely concerned about that, you guys. I genuinely thought that's why he wasn't getting, you know, better. He's actually happy, so you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. The Seattle fans are probably like, what the hell? No, Daryl, I can't trade you. You're the one player who's going to be good. Please don't leave. You're probably the only all-star that we're going to get. Oh, look, no one wanted you. I am not surprised. Okay. I want to see it. Oh, god damn it, really. I wouldn't mind calling up Sorensen. Look, which of my starters is not terrible this year? Gaylord Perry. How would you like to go to a contender? Hey, I'm getting a lot of interesting offers for him. Man, the Angels really want to get rid of Steve Yeager. I guess I can't blame him given his price tag. But they're like, oh my god, you're so terrible. And it's like, he's not really that terrible. Let's not lie to each other. I could kind of name my price. This is kind of exciting. If I just ask for prospects, what are we talking about? Okay, it's really... Yeah. This is about what I expected. Al Holland's got a potential arm on him. You know what? I would like you to come to the Seattle Mariners. I know you're not going to throw in Lonnie Smith. And you have no one else. I get John Pasella. Sure. Done. Now I've opened up a roster spot for Sorensen. And then I can make... who here can actually throw for a few innings? Oh, Sorensen. There we go. Perfect. All-Star teams announced. Will I even have an All-Star team? That's the million-dollar question. I'm supposed to have one. It's supposed to force it. But maybe it won't. Where's SEA? You guys, you're supposed to give me an all-star, even if I don't deserve one. How dare you? How dare you? Like, look, I'm going to check the league settings. Force all teams. Where's my guy? Also, it's going to be Gaylord Perry, and I traded him. That could be it. Or maybe I'm so bad you're going to make me play, like, you get a AAA All-Star. You know, that is fair. This is a pretty objectively bad team. Oh, come on. Toronto got an All-Star, and I don't. What the shit, game? What the shit? Toronto's player's not even good. Man, whatever. Y'all suck. Where's my SEA? Come on. Jerk. I don't even want to be on your stupid all-star team. You're an all-star. Man, that really is a bummer. I mean, the obvious choice would have been Gaylord Perry, and we lost them pretty quickly. You will trade a young but bad player for an old but bad player. I don't think that's worth it to me. What do we want to trade? I'm going to trade Freddie Patek. Because there's no reason for me to bring him back. There just isn't a reason to bring him back right now. I'd rather get a decent-ish prospect. Like Ken Clay. That wouldn't be a bad choice. Bobby Castillo's a little more overall a better pitcher. Gil Rondon. But you know, I kind of like Ken Clay. I think he seems a good fellow. Can I get Barry Evans too? No, I can't get Barry Evans because you just drafted him. Man, whatever. I'll take Don Werner. I do want more catchers in my system. Yeah, that's fine. Complete trade. I'm instantly going to turn around and try to shop you to someone else. Yes, Jeff Hawley. Please and thank you. I'd rather have a mediocre reliever than an objectively bad catcher. I will put you on the 40-man and then send you to AAA. Because I don't want to accidentally make this team not bad. Who else is obviously punching above their weight? Playing wise. Oh no, by trading Freddie Patek, I left a giant hole in the team. I could fill it with Alan Trammell. Or I can make someone who's never played shortstop play shortstop. I could bring back Freddie Gonzalez. Let's do it. Poor Alan Trammell. He's like, what do I need to do to actually make the roster? You need to wait till next year. That's what you need to do. I've got a ton of outfielders in the system. I wouldn't mind trading an outfielder. The problem is no one's actually doing that great this year. I feel like Bill Atkinson, but I'm not going to get much for a 23-year-old reliever. It's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and just finish the season. Well, someone actually gives me a good. I don't want your terrible player. He has nothing to offer me. Please stop offering him. Damn it, come on. I liked him. He was kind of a nice little find. Now I've got to find, like, Larry Johnson here. I just made up that name. I did not know him. His name was actually Larry Johnson. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't care right now. Molitor, you've made AA your bitch. I see no reason not to call you up and get you used to playing. Would you be kind enough to please play at third, though? So I could just keep him at first. And just have an outstanding first baseman rather than a mediocre third baseman. It's not a terrible idea. Wow, you want him so badly you offer me the exact same player twice for him. I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna say no. Just go to roster expansion. All right. Molitor, you are the wind beneath my wings. All right. So, next season's plan. We're going to play Molitor. We're going to play Trammell. Because I think next season we need to show some level of improvement. And we'll still have a third really great player to add to the core. And I think we need third base or center field. If we can find either of those positions. It'll be 1979. Oh my god. No, that'll be too old for Barry Bonds or Ken Griffey Jr. I genuinely don't know who we should even look for in the draft, to be honest with you. I just don't know. We need pitching. That's obvious. Guys, I don't wish to alarm you, but we are actually technically better than we were last year. One last player development. Okay. Alright. Remember, last season we lost almost 120 games. We're 8 games better. That's not nothing. You could argue it's not something, and that's fine, but I didn't even know Bill Plummer was hurt. Good for him. Seriously, stop telling me that people are ready to come off the DL. I just don't care right now. There. Seriously, shut up. I'm a little insulted, frankly, that Alan Trammell is not MVP of AAA. But I guess Paul Molitor was pretty sweet. He did not announce his retirement in 2019 because he died, like, way before that happened. Which is pretty much a default thing there. I got... Fan loyalty is now increased. I got a 3-year deal for 90 grand, so that's pretty exciting. Alright. I know this wasn't a great season. I'm hesitant to even look and see if anyone had positive WAR. Daryl Thomas did. Steve Braun did. Pat Kelly did. And a lot of players were objectively bad. None of the pitchers were what you'd call good. But this is a team that's going to get a lot better next year. I'm going to promote Trammell. I'm going to promote Molitor. I'm going to promote Edwards. That's 3 new players, all of whom could be quite good. Lemon Jello is getting promoted to AAA, and he might be in the majors sometime next season. Stoddard might play, I don't know. Yeah, and Dave Geisel at least. You know what? He had a pretty decent rookie season. Might not have pitched a lot, but when he pitched, he mattered. So there's something to look forward to for next season. We're going to have 2 premier hitters added to the lineup. We're going to have possibly 3. I don't have an obvious place for Dave Edwards yet, but we'll find somewhere to play him. We're adding 3 pretty solid bats to the lineup. We'll still have Steve Braun. We'll still have Daryl Thomas. Or Darrell. I think it's Daryl. We need a couple more pieces to make the lineup great. And then we'll just invest in free agency. I want to see how hard we can push this next season. But that'll be for next episode. thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. Until next time, though, this has been Indian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.